Well, quitting time is finally here. Time to reach for a bitty beer.
So if you've been injured watching a race at the Motordome, don't wait, call today. You may be entitled to damages. You're listening to 93.5 WSLE Boston, The Weasel.
And we're back on 93.5, The Weasel, getting ready for tonight's matchup between the Minutemen and the Voyageurs. Hey, looks like we got time for one last call. Let's go to Keith from Dorchester, line 2. Keith, what do you got?
So, this guy from Denver, Youngblood, is like tearing up the league. And yet I noticed that our guy, Abdul Rahim, got drafted before him. How does that work?
Okay, let's all slow down on calling the last draft a bust when we're not even 10 games into the season. Now, has Youngblood looked good in Denver? Yes. Is Denver in first place in their division and we're one game out of last place in ours? Also yes. Hey, right now Youngblood is not only the early favorite for Rookie of the Year, but also for MVP. Now, Abdul Rahim, he struggled early, but he showed some flashes. He's already got a 35-point game. I know it was in a loss to New York, but he's only 20, folks. Also, let's not forget New England had 2 top 10 draft picks, and guess what? Brendan Athui is breathing down Youngblood's neck for Rookie of the Year chase. The real issue, as I was saying all offseason, all preseason, and all last month, is the coach. Are you kidding me with this guy? Lon Hightower calls timeouts at the worst times, doesn't seem to know how to use his bench, and now is widely regarded as the worst coach in the league. The worst! How many wins is he going to cost the team before the GM does something? Well, it looks like we're just about out of time. Let's throw it to our play-by-play down courtside for the call. You're listening to 93.5 WSLE Boston, The Weasel.
Hey everybody, welcome. We made it to Friday night. I am your host, Steve Tower, and here we are on After Further Review presents History Maker Hoops. Tonight we are continuing our 2022 BLAM season, the fictional set that comes with History Maker Hoops, or Highlight Maker Hoops, sorry. And we're a month into the season. This would be November 1st, 2022 in my fictional world, and it has been a rough ride so far for New England, but we're hoping that a trip up to the Great White North is going to cure all of our ills. So here we go, the Montreal Voyageurs, as named by you, the fans, a couple of shows ago, ready to battle it out with the Minutemen. Montreal doing pretty well with a nice balanced attack. Etter is their star player, but he is not really in the lead for impact points. It's a real balanced attack that they have. So should be quite a matchup, and we'll see if Lon Hightower continues to be the worst coach in the BLAM. So I do keep track of impact points for coaches, and right now for the season he is at -4. And it's the head coach of the Denver squad, the surprising Denver Hops, who is in a lead with 11. So let's see what happens. We're ready to kick things off, or tip things off, I should say. Have my cards all set up. Just a couple of notes. If you are tuning in for the first time, I have upgraded changed out some of my components. There are pawns that are normally used on the side here to keep track of the score and the quarter score cap. So I've changed those, and then for the free throws, I just kept finding myself, I would knock them over as I was changing cards. I am still using the pawn to keep track of which coach will take the timeout if a card comes up. And then up here, I have a separate token that I'm using to keep track of momentum. So whenever a team gets a score, I'll move it onto their card just to keep track if we get a momentum card up. So, and then I've also gone ahead and I've dealt out the 4 stacks of 10 cards each for each quarter. I find that just speeds things up. And then also there are some events that'll happen where you have to subtract cards from each stack or add cards to the stack, and with them all laid out like that, it's nice and easy to do that. So here we go. We are ready to get underway. It's time for Minutemen basketball here on 93.5 WSLE The Weasel. All right, here we go. first play, the pick quality. Oh, and that is Etter, Xavier Etter, who is going to get the first score of the game. And Montreal will jump out to an early lead. Let's see, visiting player with offense, smart. Oh, and that is Brendan Athui. So Athui, our other rookie, he is tearing things up, and he's actually just a couple of points behind Xavier Etter. And now he is actually going to tie him because this is going to be 2 points. He has smart and it is underlined. So he is going to put his team on top, and then we'll rotate Etter out. This is the first whistle of the game. Let's see, and it's going to be Athui who has the star quality for the ref look. So 2 shots coming from him, and we're going to discard a fac. Let's see, Athui, pretty good free throw shooter. He only clanks on a 5, so that one is good. And that one is good as well. All right, so with free throws, the momentum goes away, and we rotate both players out. Halfway through the first quarter, and New England with a early lead. Let's see, home player with defense quick. No, that's going to be our veteran center, Dave Carney. He's going to throw one down over PJ Harried. And the Minutemen extend their lead, and there is the first timeout of the game. Buddy Gallo calls a timeout, and he wants to slow the pace down, so we are going to discard a card. Let's see, he wants to get some offense in there, so Disu is going to be the first sub in the game. And let's see if he called a good play. Oh, no, we got the complacent. He only has one result that's complacent. That means that the other team is going to score. So Carney will score again. Gallo will get -1 on impact points. And a good first quarter for New England. And there is another whistle. Let's see, both players are blank, so the tie will go to the home team. We'll discard another FAC. McGriff goes up. Not the best free throw shooter. He will clank on a 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, and and he misses both of them. Oh, brutal. All right, so we'll rotate the cards again. And the last card of the quarter is going to be a timeout. Lon Hightower, he really knows the absolute perfect time to call timeouts. Let's see. We are going to bring Hinkson in, second-year player for New England, and a pretty good player for coming off the bench. 2-star qualities. All right, let's see. And we get a 6. Hey, and it's actually going to pay off. It's an energized result. So Hinkson scores. Hightower will get an impact point. And that will bring us to the end of the quarter. Wow, 5 scores for New England to just 1 for Montreal. Wow, so at 5-1, let's see, and they got 2 free throws. They're going to be on top 39-21 at the end of the first. All right, now between quarters, each team can rotate the top active player, and Montreal definitely will. And I think we're going to leave Hinkson on top. All right, and we'll set the scoring cap. New England is in the lead, so theirs goes up by 5. Montreal trailing, so theirs will go up by 6. And we'll get the second stack of cards. All right, let's see. A couple of players, or a couple of people have joined us in the chat room. Let's take a break to recognize some of the AFR members who are joining us in the chat room. Mark Russell Canada's own Mark Russell is joining us. Thanks for being here, Mark. Cross is here. Always appreciate your support, Cross. And we have Randy Corder in the chat room as well, PJet and RF. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hope you're having a good start to your holiday weekend. All right. So here we go. And Randy, I already have marked the board a couple of times. I'm very much looking forward to getting an official play mat. You can see some of the marks on the side there. That's why I'm trying now when I roll the free throws, I put the marker in my left hand, but sometimes I forget. So small price to pay to the board gaming gods. So, all right, here we go. Second quarter tips off. Let's see. Home player with defense smart. That is Etter. Yes, he does. So he's going to knock away a shot from Hinkson. So New England unable to extend their lead. Next card coming up, grab. And that is Mr. Kennedy, who has grab underlined. So he'll battle out Amos for the offensive board and then throw it back down with authority. And the New England onslaught continues here. There is a whistle. And it's going to be an and one. So this is something I was actually playing wrong earlier, is the clover and the star are actually equal for highlight maker hoops. So you go to a tiebreaker, both players have them, thanks to the FAQ that was posted by Al Wilson. So this is actually going to go to the home team. So that means Harried is going to score and then get a chance to make it a 3-point play. He will only clank on a 7, so that is good. Completes the 3-point play and makes it a little bit closer. We do rotate on an and one, but the team that scored will have momentum for the next card if it comes up. And indeed it does. Oh, but Disu does not have the push quality. We'll rotate it around. That will be another whistle, and it will be Montreal going to the line. So Disu shooting 2. And the first one is good, and the second one is good. Oh, well, Montreal trying to rally here in the second. Still a pretty good gap in the score. Abdul Rahim comes back on top, and Buddy Gallo is going to call a timeout. Let's see. They still need some scoring. So they're going to bring in Akawovo. See if he can take advantage of his underlined power and get a double score. But first, let's see what happens with the coach. It is a 7, so that is a non-event after the timeout. So we'll rotate both players. Play continues with the cards. Grab. Both players have it. The tie is going to go to the home team here. So that is McGriff. Grabs the defensive board that leads to a fast break and a score. Now Carney up. Home player offense reach. No, it's going to get swatted away. Sent into the stands by Carney. Rejected with authority. We'll rotate both stacks. Almost through the first half here. There's no momentum right now, and neither player has the bump quality, so nothing happening there. Pace of the game slowing down here in the second, and we'll have our first unusual result. It is a 7, so that's the trailing team that will score. So Etter going to get his second impact point of the game. Closes the gap a little bit more with just one card left in the half. Visiting player defense quick. Jackson does not have it, so that means that Etter is going to close out the half with 2 scores. And we are going to head into the half. New England with 6 and Montreal at 5. So that score, let's see, 6-5. It's going to be 54-51. at the half, a 3-point game up here in Montreal. All right, head to the snack bar, grab some poutine, and we'll set up for the second half. All right, so bring the other cards out. So as you go into the third quarter, not only can you rotate players, but you can actually get to reset the entire stack. So for Montreal, they are going to try to get all their players with stars up near the top. All right, I think that will work. And for New England, I think they're probably just going to reset with their starters out on top. Yeah, that's going to work. Let's see. Well, we'll have Hinkson up in the 5th spot. All right, so the scoring caps. Let's see. New England is still in top, so they'll go ahead. The scoring cap will be set at 11, and it will be 11 as well for Montreal. All right, here we go. Oh, Randy, I forgot you're a Clarkson alum. All right, yes, go Tech. Here we go. Let's see. What? I missed the conversation between P-Jet and... Oh, about the text being small. Well, that could be just the camera as well. I don't know. My eyesight's not as good as it used to be, but I haven't had a hard time reading them. But your mileage may vary, I suppose. All right, here we go. Third quarter. Let's see if Montreal continues to their comeback, and maybe if they can even take the lead. No, visiting player offense spark. That's Abdul Rahim. He's finally going to get involved here, and he will kick off the scoring in the second half with his first impact point. Visiting player offense skill. Oh, here we go. Abdul Rahim. I forgot to move the momentum marker. Maybe he heard the the boos of the fans in the crowd. Maybe he listened to the Weasel before. Let's see. Oh, that should be at 8. Next card. Let's see. He does have momentum, and he has the snag, but Disu with a chance to deny. And he does have power. Oh, boy. So Abdul Rahim goes up, but Disu swats it away, and it'll be Montreal going the other way. But a good little run there by Abdul Rahim to extend the lead. No momentum. Let's see. And it's a Thui who has the pick quality, but Akawovo with a chance to deny. It's a reach. He does not have defensive reach, so that'll be a Thui scoring. And New England liking the odd numbered quarters. And we'll continue, let's see, with an unusual result. It's the trailing result. So the Montreal is going to score. That'll be McGriff. And they will take momentum away. Rotate the visitor stack. Let's see, home player with defense reach. No, that's going to be Carney getting in. And he is tied with the lead for the most impact points in the game. And New England about to hit the scoring cap. Let's see, home player offense spark. Harried, yes, he does have that. And Montreal will reclaim the momentum and trying to close the gap before we reach the end of the quarter. Let's see, Hinkson has the leap quality. Harry does not. So Hinkson going to rise up and throw it down for the score. And that is going to take us to the cap. Let's see, right? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. All right. So a good third quarter by New England. Let's see. We are at 11-7 in impact points, which translates to, let's see, 93-78. And New England trying to make a statement here on the road. Oh, actually, sorry. There were 2 cards left. So so Montreal will get another impact point. We'll give that to Brizzle. So hold on to your cards. Let's see. So 11 to 8. It's going to make it 95 to 84. All right, so an 11-point game as we head into the fourth quarter. All right, as Poutine going around the chat room. Let's see. Montreal is definitely going to rotate their active player. Does New England want to? I think they will. All right, here we go. Can New England hang on to get a key road victory in the Eastern Division here? Let's see. Fourth quarter underway. Both players have the big quality, but Kennedy has it underlined, so he's going to go in for a big slam, but Etter going to try to deny him, and he will. Rejected at the rim. Oh, no play for Mr. Kennedy. Montreal going the other way. Let's see, looking for the net quality. This is going to be New England. John Jackson's going to bury it from downtown. His first impact point. And New England back with momentum. And right on cue. Oh, I forgot to reset the scoring cap. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they were at 11, so I did move that one. Okay. So Hightower decides that things are going too well and calls a timeout. Let's see, we need defense more than anything else. We'll bring in DJ Bishop. And fingers crossed for the coach role. It is a 6. Hey, it's going to be an energized result. Wonders never cease. Bishop will score, and hey, Hightower has a second impact point of the evening. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And New England looking to put this away early here in the fourth. Let's see, visiting player with offense reach. Yes, Bishop is going to score again. Some good scoring off the bench. That's our fourth impact point off of the bench. And it is starting to look like a runaway. Let's see what the unusual result is. It's for the trailing team. So McGriff going to score. He gets his third impact point. Montreal not going away easy. Let's see, a momentum check, and he does have the push quality, but Jackson with a chance to deny, but he does not have defense quick. So McGriff putting the team on his shoulders, trying to will him back into this game, but his time running out. Let's see, home player with offense power. No. McGriff going to get stuffed by Abdur Rahim. Momentum goes away, and maybe that was their last chance to go on a run. Let's see, snag. Well, that's going to be Harried. He'll win this because he has it underlined. Harried get his third impact point, and we're only 3 impact points away. And actually, Montreal has the advantage in free throws if they could somehow knot this up. 6, 10, yeah, okay. And, and a timeout called by Buddy Gallo. Let's see, do they have anybody with an offense skill underlined? They do not. Well, actually, they're kind of thin now on their bench. I guess they'll bring in Iguodaro, sorry. Because he has the spark quality, and it's starred, so maybe he'll be the spark that Montreal needs. Let's see. Here's the coach roll. It is a 10, so nothing will happen on that. And now we're down to the last card. And, and it's a ref whistle. It'll be Harried taking 2 shots, but this game is going to be in the books. He makes his first one, and he clanks the second one. All right, so we finished at 14 and 11 for impact points. 14-11. So our final is going to be New England 121 and Montreal 111. So a nice road victory for New England, and I don't know, I won't say it's a redemption game for Hightower, but maybe, just maybe, he'll get all the radio critics off of his back for a while. He's still going to be the only coach that has negative impact points for the season. Let's see. Yes, Coach Hightower, genius tonight. Let's see. There was the comments about poutine. And yes, tech for anybody that went to Clarkson. That's class of 03 here. And Kraz, hey, and how will this win go over the sports talking heads? We'll find out. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate the comments about the intro. I decided I wanted to do something different with the countdown instead of just having music. I thought that was a fun thing to do. And we had our first call-in guest on the show. So let me know if anybody would like to be a future call-in guest on the show. Right now, I'm going to limit it to subscribers. So subscribers and members, I'll for the time being. So if you're a member and you're subscribed to the channel, leave a comment and maybe I'll reach out to you and you could be the next person that calls in on the Weasel, and maybe you'll get to ask a question. So, all right, guys, that is going to be it for now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic holiday weekend. It's going to be a little rainy here tomorrow, but that's why we play games, right? So we have something to do inside on rainy days. But really, I appreciate everybody's support. Leave a like on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can click the join button below for more details. All right, guys, my name's Steve. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.